Everyone. And does anyone have a question?
Stuart, I have a question.
Yes.
I've been having this experience recently where my eyes are just burning and I can't keep them open. Like it really hurts and I'm tearing a lot. Do you have anything to say about that? I don't know.
I don't know what to say about that, Rachel. I mean, look, I often, or used to anyway, get tears, but there were always tears of joy. They were tears of gratitude that I had found this meditation, that it was transforming my life. So the tears for me were always that way. They were never sorrow, they were never. And, in terms of the eyes burning, just close them for, as long as you have to. And then when the sensation goes away, you can open them again. So it's not a problem. And don't create a big deal over it, but just close your eyes, let them relax, and then after a while, when that sensation goes away, just open them up again. I mean, it could be tension in your forehead that's creating that. It could be the flow of Shakti coming into your system that's creating that situation. It could be a lot of things. If you have patience and do your inner work, it'll go away. Does anyone else have a question? I mean, it also could be, I hate to say this, as powerful as these classes are, as extraordinary as this year could be, it could be the computer, the Zoom that does this, that tires your eyes. It could be a lot of things. So I would just, relax and close your eyes for a while and just let the sensation go away. It's one of the reasons I want to have in-person classes again. Because, I mean, look, computer's an intermediary, and it's not easy to sit and stare into a computer for an hour, I know it's certainly not easy for me, and I can't imagine it's easy for all of you. The fact that these classes are so powerful, it makes it worthwhile doing this. And I mean that, I mean, they're almost more powerful than when I used to have in-person classes, these classes. And I don't understand why. I mean, don't ask me why, because I can't give you an answer. About why this works so well and why it goes to such incredible depth in the exploration of one's inner life. I mean, you have to go to God for that answer. I don't have an answer to that. Does anyone else have a question?
Stuart, I'll ask you to speak on the topic of the love in the energy, or the love, maybe the energy is love, but the energy that we're opening to and the connection to love.
Well, the connection is very real because, look, the energy is so strong, mostly because people have a lot of resistance to the development of a chakra system that enables them to keep their heart open. The energy itself is not love. The energy is Shakti, it's powerful energy. But what it does, it transforms the inner life of a human being and makes it possible for us to truly open our hearts and love unconditionally. Makes it possible for us to live a compassionate life, to find that level of forgiveness in ourselves for all the things that have happened to us. I mean, that's why the energy is so strong, mostly because people have so much resistance to doing what I'm talking about. You need a powerful energy that can finally, literally drill through the resistance inside people and get them to open in a kind of depth that really makes it possible for God to live inside them. So the energy itself, it's fuel. And it really makes it possible for us to develop a system inside that truly enables us to open and experience unconditional love. When the heart opens that way, you need a system that's strong enough to be able to, carry unconditional love. Mostly because there's so much in the world that works against it. So, I think this is an important thing to understand, that we need the energy, we need that intense inner development to build a system inside ourselves that enables us to truly live in the world and to be able to love unconditionally in this world. And it's all about that. I mean, the whole reason to be born on this planet is to learn how to love unconditionally, to learn how to get past all the suffering, the pain, the difficulty, to build an inner life that enables us to love unconditionally. God is love. God is everything else, but at the highest levels of spiritual evolution, God is love. And it's really love that creates the universe. We fuck it up because we spend all our time in our heads, if you'll pardon my Bronxese. We spend all our time in our heads, we're analyzing, we're in conflict with everything. So the whole thing, which is God is love, becomes this labyrinth of craziness because human beings haven't developed the kind of system that enables them to live in a state where God is love. We're born with it. You look at infants, it's amazing how sweet they are, how loving they are, how delicious they are. You can hug them all day. They're so delicious. And then it disappears. So I wouldn't try to figure that out. I would just use the energy to build an inner life that's strong enough to ultimately keep the heart open under every circumstance, on all circumstances. Now, of course, what I'm talking about is an ideal situation. but it's something to work towards, because the closer you get to it, the more love is going to be in your life. Does anyone else have a question I'd like to ask?
Stuart, I wanted to add that, as Rachel, me too, I experienced in the past, also with Cis and Carlos in person meditation, the same burning in the eyes. Like,
Well, then the same answer. Just relax and close your eyes and relax for a little bit, and the sensation will go away. Comes back, just relax again, you know? I mean, you don't have to spend 45 minutes staring into the computer, you know? If your eyes get tired, if they begin to burn, just close them and relax.
I always felt that there was something that was coming up, like tears that was cleaning, was coming.
You mean fear is created? Could be. I don't know, you know?
Yeah, all fear, all tears, all suffering that was coming through.
All right. Okay, well, let's try and leave all that stuff behind us, okay? Let's leave it. You know, look, don't worry about it. Don't analyze it. Don't figure it out. Don't try to justify it. Just bring the energy into the chakra below the navel. If your eyes start burning a bit, just close them and relax. When I give the exercise, I tell that to people. If your eyes get tired, they begin to burn a little bit, just close them for a few minutes and let the eyes relax. Does anyone else have a question they would like to ask? Okay. Now there'll be class on Wednesday. God bless you all. Thank you, for being a part of this. And I'm really looking forward to that time when there is in-person classes again. There are people that are starting to get in touch with me about coming here. And I'll have to set up schedules because I can't have a crowd of people here. So the emails are starting to come. I want to come there, I want to come here. And so far it's okay. But if you have any plans on coming here and spending 4 days, a week, whatever, please let me know. Because I really have to set up a schedule around that. Okay, God bless you all. Thank you. And hopefully I'll see everybody on Wednesday. Have a great evening and thank you. Bless you.
Thank you, Stuart. Good night.
Good night.
Thank you.
Thank you.